name were owned by, the two different, like DC and Marvel, and when they like split up over other
No,
characters split
no.
up.
So Captain Marvel was a character for a company, a different company. DC bought that character. Marvel owned the name Marvel because they trademarked it, but DC could use the name for the character, and then eventually DC got really bored with like the brand confusion, so changed his name to Shazam.
Hmm. And
Because Marvel
Captain
created
Marvel
their own
was,
Captain Marvel because they were like,
yeah,
you can't stop us using this because
yeah,
we are Marvel.
they made a character for the name, whereas they had a character and just slapped a new name on there.
Yeah.
Also, Marvel.
Oh
True,
fuck! Don't talk
Marvel.
about Marvel.
Marvel, the alien. What an interesting guy.
Uh,
Also, this slight tangent we went on was just long enough for me to finish this episode of the Sword anime.
yeah, great episode of the Sword Anime, right?
Yeah, it was very good. The stabby the guy. It went stab with flying magic sword, as it does.
Teleport.
Yeah. Anyway, D&D.
No,
Are we
that's
playing?
illegal.
Who's
No, we're
playing a
doing
Chinese word in this
D&D
game?
now.
This
We're
isn't really
doing
a
the D&D.
Oh,
I'll
really?
have none of it. We're doing yes, Andrew, do the D&D
I mean,
quickly.
I clicked start stream like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Did you start
Remember
stream
to like and
before
subscribe.
all of the Black Adam chat?
No, it was when you started talking about Shazam again.
Okay. Because I will give you the movie tip of that movie is very boring.
Is it?
Hey, if you just
Oh.
go to see The Rock punch things for a while, it's all right.
The first two-thirds were good, were decent, and then the last third was real boring.
Wonder if I should
Ye-
rename this episode from "I nearly asked Joseph to give me a hint for today" to Shazam.
You nearly asked me to give
Yes.
you a hint.
While I was setting up, my brain switched off for a second, and I nearly said, "Joseph, give me a hint for today."
Oh yeah, I know exactly what's gonna happen. We should call
Really-
this episode
really
Fish
don't.
Mania.
You really have no idea.
Is
It's-
Fishmania a bit like WrestleMania but more fish?
Yeah, exactly. Stone Cold Steve, I don't know,
Salmon.
Trout. Salmon, yeah. Is going up against Triple Haddock.
Triple Haddock is a pretty good one.
No, the big egg is coming closer.
I don't like that.
I don't know what eggs
There's
are.
another
Eggs
egg.
don't exist.
Now it's growing.
Deny them,
Very-
deny their existence, and they can't hurt you.
That's not how the eggs work. You need
Oh,
Colt's
where are we
little.
right now?
You need Colt's bear pelt for that.
Okay, you are. In fact, yeah, I can tell you where you are, but who can remember what happened last time on the quotation mark Halloween episode?
We saved
Eggs.
Aurora.
We
There
ran
were
around in
lots of eggs.
circles. We died a couple of times, some of us.
Anthony
I
was
ran
the
around-
only one in any real danger.
I
Mhm.
ran around to places that I wasn't supposed to go.
Why was
Yeah.
Anthony in any real danger?
Okay, so
Because he
you
was the only one that wasn't
Yeah.
strapped in a machine.
you
Oh,
left
why?
just before I gave the explanation because I was going to give it once Joseph came back. Basically, so the way that the machines work in this place are when you go into I can't remember what the word is, the chamber of secrets.
The cloning chamber?
No, spray place.
Decontamination
That's
chamber?
the one.
Decontamination
Decontamination chamber. You
Spray
are
place.
spray place. You are decontaminated, but also essentially knocked out, in a sense, and then placed in a machine, which then draws out a close enough to astral form of you that then goes out of the door. That was the disorientation you felt as you exited the door.
Hmm.
You appearing in that new form. And that was basically set up so that it's like, so people can go in against these horrible things, and if something happens to go wrong, well,
They're fine.
no one actually dies. Sadly, though, Anthony doesn't have an astral self. So
That's a
the,
pity.
so the machines just like poked him and nothing happened. Because the drug that's used to knock it out, it reacts to your astral self to like strengthen it enough that it acts the same as normal. So he was just like, he watched everyone get injected, fall at the floor, robot arms pick them up, and he's like, I'm sure this is good. But yes, I couldn't tell Joseph that though, because it was more fun him not knowing. But it did mean that the only person in any actual danger was Anthony.
Good thing that nobody had a silver sword then.
True. But not a silver sword, a silver sword.
Yeah, obviously with capital S's.
So,
Didn't you hear that?
So currently you are on the other side of the decontamination room.
Yes.
Because
Far away from where the eggs will be able to get to,
Jesus
hopefully.
Does anybody have a gate spell left?
I do, says the fish.
Then let's go home.
Ooh,
Okay.
Aurora jumps up excitedly. Ooh, can I do a thing?
Sure.
Does Dare still have all the crystals?
Yeah.
Aurora goes out and does like the gimme hand. Just give me one.
I can give you all.
No, I just need one.
They're technically yours anyway. Kinda. Okay. Pick one.
Picks a random one because it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Then holds that crystal out to the fish. I'll learn a new trick. Hold this.
I hold it.
So where we going?
Home?
Yeah. Like
Home.
Back
the-
to Anthony's,
Excellent.
I guess.
this guy's house. Yeah.
Home. So you see Aurora start concentrating, and Monsieur Fish, you feel like part of you got ripped out, and then Aurora casts Gate.
Not again.
What happened?
I learned a new trick. I can steal.
Don't
things from people holding the crystals.
don't
worry.
do that.
You get it back. I think. Hopefully.
I have major issues with people stealing parts of my body.
It's fine. I only stole. And then Aurora's like trying to remember how magic works. I guess a spell and a slot.
Did I lose my 9th level spell slot?
Yes, and the gate spell.
And is it removed from my spell book?
Yes, it is removed from you being able to use it until you take a long rest.
Oh, okay. I'm just like, what? No! I should have just cast Gate.
Aurora wanted to show off her new trick. So a gateway opens.
Smoothie claps. Is like, well done, Aurora. You're true. Like, I couldn't be prouder.
The fish says, I hate you.
Oh, Aurora's very sad at hearing that.
Don't be sad. The fish is just a meanie.
Then
Oh, my spell.
Aurora points at the gate. Home!
Anthony's
go.
like, well done, Aurora. Good trick.
Also interesting where we will end up if she says home.
Yeah, I'm like, do we end up on the ship or do we end up at Anthony's? Let's go see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Du-du-du-du-du-du.
The fish is like, I've never seen this place before.
Home!
Where are we?
This is my home. That's what you meant, right?
No.
So,
I look out of the window.
Where even is this place?
who looks out the window?
Dare.
Dare would... give me a nature with advantage. It's
That's
not a roll you hear very often.
not a roll that I will be good at anybody playing at the moment.
19's good. You do recognize the outside. You also recognize it's probably not the same planet you're from. So you get a flashback and you're like, that time where there was the big spiky dragon thing
Yeah.
that attacked you? These trees look
Yeah.
an awful lot like the trees from that place.
We're on Weird Dragon Planet again.
I'm gonna go upstairs and hook myself into the piloting chair.
Interesting. So as you approach the upstairs, rather than the normal like you go and plug yourself in, tentacles actually grab you and pull you into the chair. And for a moment, you feel like something is rooting through your head.
Dare yells after him, like, ask her if she actually wants to go.
I'm just like, hey ship, how you doing?
You can see the memories flashing before your eyes. It looks like it's trying to focus in on something. Then your memories flash of like what happened to at least 2 of the babies. And then it releases you. And you get like what would it be, like a happiness that at least the two of them are okay-ish. One of them's definitely okay, the other's okay-ish.
Do you want to
We're
go
doing
to them?
everything
I
we
can
can.
take you to them.
Do you speak thingamabobber?
Deep
Yes.
speech.
Deep speech, that's the one, yeah.
Yes. We spent ages learning it with people who could speak it for the ship reasons, remember?
Yeah, no, I don't remember things. Don't be silly.
Okay. Sorry.
You get a sort of... It's like hard for you to understand, but the gist of it is cannot leave new children.
Oh. New family.
This place is weird.
The fish is currently talking to Anthony about like, where are we? And Anthony's just explaining things to the fish.
So are you two like looking out of the side?
Like, oh.
If you're going to the entrance, then you would see quite a bit. So what you see outside are quite a lot of smaller versions of the big horrible dragon that you fought recently.
Oh, this planet will be fucked soon.
Also
Can you get it out?
different variations of the creature. Some more jetty, some more flary.
Fish is like, really wish I could cast Gate right about now.
But at
Siegfried will
least
be-
some of them have nautiloid shells.
Sure, yes.
Thank you.
Siegfried will turn to Fish and say, "Are you sure you can't get us out of here?"
I could try teleporting away or
Oh my god.
plane shifting.
I mean, technically, we are on the same plane of existence now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I could just teleport back, I guess. That wouldn't really.
I mean,
I can only be of very limited use here.
Oh, also,
I can
Andrew.
just-
yes.
like theoretically, how long would you say it's been since we left, roughly?
Uh,
As in, like, through the gate to the prison thing?
you would assume around maybe a day or so.
Right. And a day, that's like
24 hours.
longer than 4 hours. Yeah. That is a thing.
You're being weird.
So how does Anthony look currently? Like, how is he doing Looking nice and healthy?
I think the slightly bigger concern right about now is the fish and
Oh,
his
yeah.
ability to not really be able to breathe.
I thought didn't you have like your new thingy, or were you just
No,
constructing
while I
the-
was an undead, that was fine because I didn't need to breathe.
Yeah,
But
but didn't you talk about making a movable bowl?
I did used to have a movable fish tank, but that was kind of erased from existence at one point.
Along with the
Do I
centaur's clothes.
Yeah.
do I notice that the fish is
In
dehydrated?
that case, the fish's solution to this would be, can I like, do I have?
Do I
Uh,
notice that
what-
he's dehydrated?
What? How long? What's
Okay.
the time period that he has?
4 hours is the amount of time the fish could go without being in water.
You
Do
are-
I have?
No, you would currently be okay.
Oh, I'm
Also,
fine.
as long as we have a container, Dare has a decanter of endless water. So
Oh,
Is
good,
this
good.
water? Is this water here?
Sure. Basically, when you were hooked up to the machine, you were like hooked up to IVs and things. So it hasn't been 4 hours since you were being kept alive.
Right. Okay, that's fine then. The fish is okay.
I was more remembering the secret that Anthony has to put up with.
This is true.
Is
He
it that
is.
Is it secretly that he is actually the same sort of thing that one of my previous characters was, in that he turned himself into a dragon thing to betray the party and take over the universe?
I mean, he doesn't look like that.
is that a family trait?
I need to, and then plus an extra, so that would be.
Oh, wait a minute. I need to delete.
So Anthony is okay. Anthony would look noticeably drained and very tired.
Hey, what's up with you?
He just says, "I'm fine."
You know, it's been
You
a
don't-
busy day.
You don't
Yeah.
look fine.
Inside check. Is he lying?
You have to give me an insight roll versus this deception roll.
Uh-oh.
Look
Look at that +8 and that -1.
You'd get Anthony's not being entirely honest. He's maybe something beyond "I'm a bit tired" is going on.
Tell me the truth, or I'll have to kill you.
As an aside, while you decide if you're telling them the truth, Smoothie's gonna be spending his time going between talking to the ship and like hogging Aurora because Aurora's back. That's like Smoothie's gonna be bouncing between those two things.
Okay, so you have hooked up to the machine, and Aurora is like on your lap. You're like in your frozen pose, but you're hugging Aurora,
Frozen in the hug.
and Aurora's just happy to see you.
Yeah. Sorry,
Uh,
back to them deciding if they're
yeah.
lying or not.
Yeah, that's fine. You'll get some information in a minute.
And Anthony's just like, I'll be fine.
You won't be fine. You're clearly not okay. Tell me or I'll kill you.
If he doesn't want to talk about it, he doesn't want to talk about it.
I want to know if he's going to, become so tired that you'll turn evil and want to kill us.
I mean, you don't have to be evil to want to kill you. But also not everybody who is evil will want to kill you.
I don't know that.
Fair point, but also don't worry, I'll be fine. I just need to get some extra sleep.
Why do you have to get extra sleep? Though what drained you in the first place?
Just fighting a bunch, you know.
We didn't
Are you-
fight a bunch.
Uh, from
What
all
did
the
you fight?
fighting the abominations, defending Waterdeep the other day, that was very tiring. Still not fully recovered from that.
But you recover everything on a long rest, don't you know?
Yeah, but not me.
No, the mechanics of the universe.
Anyway,
I mean, technically that's used to be correct about Anthony. His powers used to potentially be so detrimental that at one point he might not be able to recover fully from a long rest. I don't like what's happening over here.
Well, I'm just putting the babies out.
so do we think we're on the same plane of existence?
Yes, you technically are.
Okay.
Cool.
Which is
So
really,
should we just
really
huddle up
awkward.
and teleport away?
Yeah. All right.
How does the
Fish-
new law work?
Fish scoots. Yeah.
What why
Um,
new law?
The
Technically, it
we're
doesn't
in.
matter if it's new or old law. If we're on the prime material plane, we're on the prime
Yeah.
material plane, right?
But you're also technically in the astral sea at the same time because of the
Well,
new
I
stupid
have-
law.
I have
No.
plane shift or teleport.
Not at the
Do-
moment. We're on a planet.
you-
We're not in the astral sea.
No, we're not on a planet. Technically, we're like orbiting a planet.
I thought you. Okay, then the description was. I thought you said I see the forest outside.
Okay.
So
Okay,
I thought
and
we were
can the
like on
fish-
the ground.
Can the fish roll Arcana to know which spell the fish has to cast?
Sure. By the way, Christian, yes, you are correct. You're on a planet.
Yeah,
20.
then we're on the prime material
So
plane, and everything's fine.
teleport, easy dub. I'll just cast teleport and we'll all be fine.
But
Everyone,
we don't.
huddle
We're too
up.
many people, right? We have to have 2 teleports, I think.
8 willing creatures.
Up to 8, like you and up to 8, or is it up to 8? I'm confused.
It's me and up to 8 willing creatures.
Okay, how
So
many are
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, including Smoothie and Aurora that aren't on the map. Oh,
Yeah,
and
but-
also the sheep
I don't think.
is not on the map currently. So the
And
sheep as
Professor
well.
Wolf is also not on the map, right?
Oh, and Professor Wolf. So and Schnitzel.
So-
Oh, Schnitzel hugs.
So yeah, Nuru also has teleport, so
So
we are
it's like-
covered.
Yeah, it's like 3 people would be left behind if we didn't have that extra one.
Okay.
But now we have plenty of bandwidth.
Dare
So I
runs
guess
runs up to Smoothie and Aurora and goes like, we I think we want to go.
I will wait. Like, do I have any information to pass on before I leave?
So, apart from the information that I'll give you in a second, you have come to an understanding that the ship is not intelligent, but it's a lot more intelligent than it was. So, it's not like Smoothie intelligent, but it's intelligent enough that it is a sentient thing now.
Is it Siegfried intelligent?
About, yeah. So,
Well, I only now noticed all the babies on the tentacles.
that's why I said before I don't like what's happening over there.
you basically what happens once the ship is happy and recognizes that you are the person that was the ship commander at whatever before, it basically floods your mind with like everything that happened since you last were together.
Since you've been gone.
Yes.
Since you've been gone.
Technically,
Yeah,
that is
exactly.
correct. And it was basically that Big Jetman appears, Tiamat angry, Chicken appears, they escape. Didn't know which way your planet was, but did know which way his planet was. Because of like homing beacon type thing. Also, you have found out the information that seemingly the creatures of this planet seem to be, at least so far, immune to seromorphosis.
Okay.
So the babies can run free and can't infect anything here.
But what you're
Good
saying,
to know.
Nuru could technically teleport back, and it's an unlimited supply of tadpoles.
Technically, yes.
I mean, I've not told Nuru this yet.
No, I know.
But so yeah, the ship is like happy to see you. And that's like the gist of what happens.
Smoothie's main question to the shippers: is the ship happy here? Does the ship want to go on adventures again, or is it does it want to settle down here with its jet dragon partner?
The ship seems happy, but you do get like a sense that it is in a weird state because it is a thing that has been made for transport that has now gained sentience, and it's like it's between 2 points of it is in a happy place, but at the same time, in its nature, it wants to travel. But it does offer to take you home.
Oh, that would be really nice. Thank you.
Because then that's like an excuse to go on a flight.
If you're taking us home, I could take you to see your child that's with Aminator, and your other child, I think, is back home.
Yes, it's back home recovering.
And then you could bring them with you to here.
At that point, that I'd say that would be when... Wait, who was it? Was it Nuru or Dare? Dare. When Dare walks up the stairs.
Oh, the ship has said it'll take us home.
Oh, that's handy. Good. I'll let everybody know. I let everybody know. The ship is going to take us home. We don't need magic. Well, the ship is kind of magic, so I don't know.
The fish asks, "How long will this flight take?"
5
how
minutes.
How long do I think the flight will take?
I don't know, like less than a day, but obviously the process of going from the atmosphere to the planet will take weeks.
Obviously.
Yeah,
What's a rough estimate?
it's obviously slower than using teleport, but it's like it'll take a day or maybe 2 days
Can
at
the
max.
can the ship shift, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, so it'll be faster to shift to Aminator and then shift back to Anthony's house.
Potentially, yes.
Cool. I will try.
But that
doing.
that would make the ship sad, though.
Why?
Because it wants to go for a fly.
Who wants to go on a fly?
This is like a fly.
And it can fly back to
Yeah, you
like
get
it
to
has a
fly
long
back.
Oh, all of its old friends don't want to hang out with it.
The ship is saddened by this. Anthony's like, I'm willing to sit around, hang out with the ship for
But
a
I
while.
can take you to your child now.
It does
Not-
understand what you're saying.
like Smoothie, just hardcore, just efficiency.
Yes, Smoothie doesn't understand why this would be a problem. Smoothie's like, but this is the fastest way to get to your children.
Anthony, can you give me a history check with advantage? As you potentially have a realization at the same time that this is happening. Good enough, because... Oh, fuck it. You do notice that someone's missing from the ship.
Do I know who?
Someone small and round.
Oh, yes. Actually, the other day I was genuinely wondering, where's Kerbo at? so Anthony will point this out to people and be like, "Where's the pink ball? We got my." He'll ask Schnitzel that.
I hate that this is a talking thing. I honestly, I just hate it exists. That stupid picture. Alright, let's get into character. Ah, yes, Anthony. The little pink friend he left.
Where did he go?
He said Poyo Poyo and had a look in his eyes of, you know, when you've got that look that's like, I'm going to kill an evil from the evil part of the universe.
Oh, I know that look all too well.
He was going on an adventure, Kirby's adventure.
Do you know which way he headed, or How we left?
The ship threw him in the air.
So, which way?
Into space.
Well, I'm sure that's fine.
I'm just picturing Kirby being like, Poyo! Points at
Just pointing in a
tentacles.
direction.
Poyo points at self. Poyo points up. And then she just picks up and just yoink. Not yoink, yeet.
Well, I'm sure someone can like gate us to him at some point or something. You know, if we ever need to get in contact with our pink ball.
I think that Eldritch Horror might be best served by not being near us.
I mean, has he really done anything that bad to us?
No.
He's
but
just
he is-
saved the day.
Yeah, but like, if he wants freedom to go adventuring, then I don't feel that's our place to go stop him.
I mean, I wish I
Yeah,
could.
but we can still go like hang out with them sometimes. You don't have to cut off all strings of someone just because they've gone.
He's not very talkative, let's put it that way.
Does anyone actually understand him when he says the word "poyo" over and
No.
over
He
again?
is very talkative.
He's
Just
very
no one
talkative, yeah. He
understands.
says Poyo so much.
Okay, this whole time I've just been assuming like someone knew the language or something, but this
No.
whole time none of you knew what he's been saying. Like that's not a language or anything.
Nope, nobody knew.
Look, he doesn't need her language. He speaks with intent. And
I
also, I'm
knew.
pretty sure he understands his own
Are
language.
you saying you understand him?
No.
I'm gonna say this now. I know every language. And when he said Poyo, he just said Poyo.
Wait, so he's just saying the same fucking word over
You
and
know
over
every
again
language
in his own
before
language?
the last time we saw him.
I did, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I can specifically remember that there was a time where Joseph went, wait a minute, I can speak every language. Where's Poyo?
I did specifically seek him out to ask him a question, and he just turned to me and said, Poyo.
Okay. Well, how long will the journey take anyway?
About 5 minutes.
Okay then. So no need for the stasis boots.
I mean, technically it'll take longer if you're going to visit places. But
Yeah, I know. I'm just... So, plane shift in the ship to Aminator's home.
Before the ship leaves, which you find very weird that you put in the commands and it doesn't just do what you've said as it always has. You can say outside the jetty friend lands and they're like talking back and forth to each other. So basically, definitely Centaur and Fish can see that big jet dragon, which I don't think either of them have ever seen before, lands outside.
No. The fish just like, is that a friend?
Ish.
Hello, giant jet dragon.
It's just like roaring in the direction of the ship.
I don't think he's. Let them talk. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
After a minute or so of roar, the babies climb off the tentacles, and Jetboy moves out of the way. And then the ship now says, "We are ready to go." In your head, Smoothie.
I re-push the button in my head.
Ah, yes, good old head push. Whoop, 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 whoop. Aminator House, which is weird that I did actually find a picture to use and then never made a page for it. Why did I do that? Or not do that?
I don't know. You're an enigmatic person.
It's because Dream Andrew didn't remind you.
You're very busy.
What the hell is that? Oh, it's space!
You've been like putting out a lot of YouTube videos recently. It's just too much time.
There. We'll just have
Hey,
that.
this is the Black Sun place.
But yeah, I'll be like, okay, we're here. We'll go get the baby, and then we'll head on to the next one.
The sun looks very yellow though.
That's just a nickname.
Smoothie gets up out of the chair and is like, let's go see the boss man.
Sleepy God, sleepy God.
So everyone rushes in. So it's
How does
really
Ori feel?
that's actually a really good question. Kinda weird.
Look, there are other people that look like you.
Ori sort of describes it as he likes this place, but this place doesn't seem to like him. That's the best
Huh.
he can do to describe it to you.
As in, like, does it repel you, or is it just a, I'm not quite comfortable?
He shrugs. That was like just the first thing that came to his head when he tried to describe it.
Fair enough. To be fair, I don't think this place likes me very much either.
Who does it like?
Me.
Ah, it's alright then.
Me.
So you arrive and the place is quite a mess.
Oh my.
It almost looks like there was a party here and you've arrived too late.
Sadness.
Feels like Amonato has become very hedonistic.
Well, there was an explanation, and technically both Anthony and Smoothie were asked to come.
We were?
Yes.
I would have showed up had I known.
We
You
never got the
ignored the
invite.
invitation of a god?
Uh,
We never
I
got the
literally-
invite.
you
I
did-
never got the invite.
the party was getting ready to be started when you dropped the dragon off.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, we had places to be in.
A lot
universes to save.
of stuff have happened to you guys.
We had literal worlds to save. I'm sorry.
Well, technically, Anthony would have been back in between then.
Oh yeah,
Because when he left the party, he would have been to this place to check on everything and stuff. And
Yeah.
take care of little baby.
and checking on family and stuff, yeah. But yeah, so everyone seems to be like tidying up at the minute.
Hey.
Hey, you, what's going on? Why are you cleaning up here?
Hey, where'd Nigel go?
Yeah, where is Nigel?
Yeah, where is Nigel?
Can I
Who
roll
is
a
Nigel?
history
Get word-
check for that?
Can someone get word to Nigel that whatever research he was doing isn't really important anymore? He can come back. I miss that guy. He was really useful.
You say that and like one of the other people that's like tidying up for a table is like, wait, you don't know where he is?
No, I told him to look into something, but I can't remember what it was. I think we've sorted the problem that he was looking into already.
Yeah, no one's heard from him in like weeks. We
He's the
thought,
new big bad evil guy.
I'm sure he's fine.
He was meant to tell me when he discovered something about something, but I can't remember what it was he was looking into. Someone should probably tell him he can come home.
But we don't know where he is.
Well,
I'm
that
sure
doesn't
you guys
matter
can
if
get a
you have
message
the
to
sending
people.
spell, doesn't it?
Yeah, you guys probably can do that. Like,
I mean,
Amonato
Amonato can
literally
talk to
got-
anybody, right? Of his followers.
Yeah, I guess go ask or Shining Light Aminator.
yeah,
You mean
let's go see
Sleepy
the
God?
big boss, buddy.
Approaches Amonato.
Ah, my favourite scions who didn't turn up to the party.
Sorry,
Hey, I
we
was
were-
here for a second.
How
So-
hungover
so-
is he?
He actually looks fine.
Sorry, we were saving the world from multiple different invasions.
Hey, I don't really know you, but hi.
All in your name, buddy. All in your
Also,
name.
also, where's Nigel at?
I thought you know where he was.
No, he said he was going to go do something, and then we've not heard from him since.
That's weird. Give me a minute. He like puts his hand to his like mouth, like you know the phone sign of like putting your finger to your mouth.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like
Yeah.
nope.
No.
Yeah. No connection.
What? Where is he?
If he was dead, he would come here, right?
Also, Andrew,
you-
I know why you've never done this. I know why this map has never been an official map in this campaign.
Why is that?
Because this is you sent me to be a map in my game.
Excellent. I don't think this was actually the map I want to use, but it was the first one I saw in my downloads folder. That kind of
I
works.
recognize this art, but
Is
I
it-
can't remember what it's from.
Is
It
it
w- it
probably
was-
because
it
it
was-
says Magic the Gathering in the corner?
No,
it was
yes, but I can't remember
it was
what
supposed
part
to
it's
be
off.
Bahamut's palace.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that explains why it was in my
That looks
recent downloads.
cool.
But yeah, I'm gonna be like, oh well, that doesn't sound too good for Nigel. I'm sure it'll work out. He's like faithful.
Resourceful.
Yeah,
Maybe.
no one's ever like stopped Nigel. That Nigel always knows the best way to get out of a pickle.
Plus, like he's here, so he's like already dead, right?
Like a small girl and a talking monkey will save him if nothing else works.
Yeah.
It's a very specific statement.
It is,
Uh,
but it did make me.
So
laugh.
anyway, we saved the day.
So okay, so not that I don't believe you. What did you do?
so we confronted Tiamat for the first one
Mm-hmm.
to save some dragon shards that Tiamat was after. Like she was after some sort of dragon mask.
Ah, yes. I've heard rumors that they might be related to her freedom.
Yeah. So we met her in avatar form as a person, and then she beat us up, and we like plane shifted the way to save everyone to keep her away from it, and then we had to confront her in her full form in hell. That wasn't great. And then we went
Well,
from there, and we
hang on, no.
stopped.
Because the first time it wasn't Tiamat, it was Tiamat from another dimension.
Oh yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah, it was different dimension
Same
Tiamat
difference.
first, and then normal dimension Tiamat second,
Yeah,
and then we
And I-
escaped
and-
that.
yeah, and I traded my astral self in for not being slaughtered immediately.
Yeah, he's not looking too great.
Oh, so that's why you're looking weird.
Any chance you could help him with that? He looks a bit sickly. Maybe being in your presence can help him.
I mean,
Uh,
something he definitely does look off. It's a bit like that episode of The Simpsons where Bart sold his soul.
I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. We've just had a satellite dish installed.
I don't know what a satellite is. I'm really sorry.
Really?
I'm an artificer, not a. I don't know. That's a new thing. I'm sorry.
I'm an artificer, not a whatever the fuck that is.
Oh yeah, then
Oh,
we
what?
stopped a bunch of like weird tentacles from coming through a portal and like turning the world mad.
That sounds good.
And
Saved
then
the
we
baby
went.
dragon that wasn't the baby dragon anymore.
Then we went to a weird place where we couldn't get in contact with you, and there were eggs, and
You,
all
In
the
fact, I think-
you
things.
mentioned the
Because-
eggs, his eyes go wide. I don't know what you mean.
yeah,
Yeah,
no
like
eggs.
eggs,
Never
they
seen
were-
any eggs. Nope,
They had
no
little
eggs.
squiggly arms and
Uh-uh.
legs, you know. They
Nope, no
have
eggs.
little crowns
no
on.
eggs. No eggs. Smoothie's saying this in character because Smoothie's like, passed the saw the eggs and passed the save and was like, nope, there were no eggs.
There were
I
lots
deny
of
your
eggs. What are you
reality.
talking
There
about?
were tons of eggs.
Yeah,
on-
exactly. There were no eggs. No eggs existed.
Everyone give me a quick perception check. I don't think perception's the right word, but it's either perception or insight, but I've said perception.
Are you sure we can't roll insight?
I'm sure. Jesus.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Woof.
They roll
Let's
it
see
in
who
England.
doesn't deserve to know this, even though everyone's gonna hear me say it.
This one
Fish.
They
is.
rolled well.
Yeah. This one will be Smoothie.
They
Once I
rolled
can get
very
to
well.
click it.
Dare sees everything.
Good job, Smoothie.
And this one will be Aurora. Once the computer stops messing about and not letting me move stuff.
Jesus. So, yeah, so anyone who got over a 15, you very, very barely hear him say it, like, under his breath. It's like, I could have swore the eggs were banished from this universe.
There goes. Oh, so you know the eggs.
What? No,
Yeah.
no, I was just thinking next time we do the shopping, we should get some more eggs. The fridge is empty.
Out
Gods are
of character.
weird.
We need the bears. The bears are so necessary. In character, Anthony's just like, why are you so freaked out about eggs?
I don't know. Gods are weird.
This is the first time you've ever made sense about anything.
So yeah, we've been doing a bunch of stuff. How are you getting on, and how's the baby?
Oh, very good. It's been.
And how's Anthony's family?
They're also doing very well.
Pretty good when I checked on them like 2 days ago. Finally made some time.
Also, hey, hope you're appreciating all the hope the work we're doing is like helping out, and the church I put in place in Waterdeep's giving you good stuff.
Oh yes.
I brought in my best Chilton missionaries to solve that problem. They converted real quick, and they kept converting people while I was away. And when I went back to get them, like all of Chult worships you now. It's great.
Or at least what was left.
Are any sheep acting different in Waterdeep? Chult?
I mean,
I asked.
you don't know? Who are you asking this?
Wait, no, never mind.
Dare is like, are you omniscient?
Well, he does like a little bit. I can't see everything and everywhere all at once, but I can try to hone in if
Are
I
the
need
sheep
to.
okay?
Dare gets the bloody dagger out. Is like, do you know why this dagger is bloody?
Yeah.
I can have a look. Just a quick. I'll look into that in a second. I just want to ask, what was that you said, Anthony, about not being able to contact me or something?
Yeah, the place where the eggs were. Like, I tried to contact you, and I just got no
also tried to
response.
contact you first.
Yeah. We tried to get in touch, but just nothing could get to you.
They just didn't want to feel second in the eyes of the god.
Do you know where you were?
We went where Aurora was.
Yeah.
The place with the egg.
It like used everyone's astral self to make safety backups of them and stuff, and it was a weird lab or something, and there were a bunch of really powerful or random creatures and objects all there. People died a lot.
I'll have to look into that one. Smoothie, come here for a moment.
Okay.
Just remember that place is full of eggs. And I'm pretty sure everything got loose at the end there, so you know.
Yeah, but as soon as he says that, Smoothie like rushes over because Smoothie's like, "Yeah, which one? Need any help with something? You feeling a bit down? Need to pick me up?"
He places his hand on your head, and you feel all of your insides burning out, and then it stops. There you go. A gift for you for your great work.
That hurt.
Did it? Oh, sorry.
Like, it was back into line.
So you see, I imagine this place may have been very, very far away if you'd lost complete contact from me. But there is something that gods can do to help out with that. Essentially, I have made you into...
Walkie-talkie?
My
Yeah,
slave.
a bit like a relay point, but
A Wi-Fi hotspot.
yes, yes.
Oh, of course, we
The
don't know
faith
what any...
hotspot.
We know what all of that is, but we don't know what satellite TV is.
I don't know what any of that is.
Well, no, because the Wi-Fi is canon. That's a
Oh
thing.
yeah, sorry, that actually is a thing. Yes.
Everyone on the Sword Coast has Wi-Fi coverage.
So you're technically like a living avatar of myself now. So
Sweet.
wherever you are, people can relay through you to get to me, no matter the distance. And you...
Didn't you have asked his consent first?
Well, I asked him to come over.
It hurts, but it's getting better. Don't worry.
Like
Oh.
it's a great honor.
Yes, that's probably because you don't have any insides anymore.
A very great honor.
Rudy is like looking a bit disconcerted, but is like,
Does that mean he doesn't need to
well,
eat anymore?
Yes, that's correct.
Or breathe?
Lucky.
Correct as well.
That's handy.
Hey, yeah.
But what happens if he eats?
He enjoys it, hopefully.
And where does it go?
So, have you ever seen a furnace before?
I think it's like throwing something into the sun.
Wait, he's now a living furnace?
I think he has sun god energy inside him. I think
So-
that
I
kills
really think you
most
should have asked his consent first.
Okay,
Smoothie is like Smoothie is like sitting here looking worried whenever Dare makes a statement, and then whenever like Anthony makes a statement, he's like, "Yeah, that's probably right," and then Dare makes a statement, he's like, "Oh, maybe that's right," and then Anthony makes a statement, he's like, "Yeah, I would yeah, this is great," and then Dare makes a statement, and he's like, "Well, maybe, yeah, no, you make a good point." Like, back and forth.
the
He's still,
logic and the logic and faith sides of this discussion. Like, well, this could be really dangerous or like very bad, but no, it's clearly great.
Yeah, no, it's the issue of like it's the artificer like, yeah, no, I don't know how great this was versus the like he's now a cleric of Aminator and like completely trust this god, and it's like, yeah, no, if he's giving me this, it must be a good thing, right? It's
Yeah.
like, there's some downsides. It hurts. It definitely still hurts.
You'll get used to it.
Well,
Yes, I'll ask permission for this one. Does apart from the bloody one, which we'll get to in a second, does anyone have a non-bloody dagger or anything like that?
I mean, yes.
What?
Yeah, sure, I have a dagger.
May I borrow it?
Yeah.
Smoothie, give me your finger here. I can show in a non-so-violent way. Is that all right with you?
I put my hand out.
He lightly pricks your finger, and so instead of like blood coming out of your finger, it's essentially a bit like someone turned the prod point into a 1,000 candle volt lamp. So you
Phone hole.
yeah. So you have a very bright light emanating out of your finger, and then you notice the prick point heal quite quickly.
You're
So if we
inside
want to damage
sun.
vampires, we poke Smoothie.
Oh yes, if you slit his stomach open or something, that would probably just instantly kill them.
Smoothie is like holding his stomach like protectively.
You have the power of the sun inside you.
1 minute.
It's so cool.
Can I? Do you mind if I cut the palm of your hand open?
I hate you,
do mind.
Lawrence.
The power of the sun in
I
the palm of his hand.
I move behind Anthony.
Anthony will like give you a boost, so you're like safe.
A boost to where?
Just on shoulders.
You know I'm like 8 foot tall.
This is fine. I can run at 335 feet in 6
And
seconds.
I can ball of force the centaur if need to.
I do not consent to being assaulted. Please do not do
No,
that.
I don't plan on hurting. Why do you think I was asking?
Because you were going to slice me.
I just wanted to see.
And look, if you want the like power of the sun in the palm of your hand, gestures to Aminato.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
just
I don't give out avatar status to just anyone.
Yeah.
Although, Anthony, you're getting pretty good. Pretty close.
Ooh, thank you.
Do you have any alternate teachings of yours?
We have a volume that was made specifically for children to read, if that's what you mean.
Do you have any, like, you know how you get your like main sort of religious book?
Yes.
There must be like alternate, like offshoot branches of that book.
No. Why would anyone actually make that?
Maybe they believe slightly differently to everybody else.
I mean, I think I have some tomes from other gods from that visited during the party. Oh yes, the party. I almost forgot to mention. The island will be rejoining the Astral Sea soon.
Ooh,
big day.
very big
day.
step. Very big step. You must be feeling much better.
Yes. It was some of my colleagues from way back when.
Also, I was in a bit of a rush. I might not have gotten a chance to thank you, but thank you for the extra magic sunlight powers. Very handy.
Oh, no problem. Oh, yes, that reminds me as well. Smoothie, just make sure to watch out for any side effects. Oh, wait, no, side effects isn't quite the right word. That'll panic you.
Smoothie is currently panicking.
No, it's more like an avatar. Their powers manifest in different ways. There are no two that end up the same, so I can't tell you what will happen.
Basically, you might get cool, unique things.
Oh, no.
Cool and unique super sun power.
You'll definitely get unique. Hopefully cool.
Cool and unique.
An eyeball.
And this is why you should have asked his
consent.
consent before you do it.
No concern.
Smoothie's going to move on to the. Hey, can we've got the child's mother with us. She wants to take him home. Can we take the baby dragon?
Yes, that would be perfectly fine. I don't know if this is rude to ask.
Mm-hmm.
What is up with your dragon friend here?
Which one?
Points at Aurora.
I was going to say, we all have dragony parts. It's a bit
That's true.
Except for
all-
Smoothie.
Except for Smoothie. We're all like
I d-
30% dragon at least, except for Smoothie and the centaur.
God, Anthony's backwards legs.
And the fish.
and Nuru.
Oh, and Duru, yeah.
But yeah,
And Ori.
it's like looks at Aurora. It's like, do I notice anything up with Aurora that is being called out here?
Technically yes. It's not that something is up. When you look at Aurora, it's like the dimmest light you can possibly see, but right at like what you would see is like the core of Aurora, you can see a very faint light, like emanating from the center.
No, but Aurora's. I turn around and be like, no, but Aurora's perfect, and aren't you just Aurora?
Aurora's confused. What? What? What's wrong with me?
You're giving off light from inside you.
She's pregnant.
What?
He's too young for that.
I don't know how dragons work.
I'm very confused.
Smoothie's gone all protective parent of like, I will find that boy and he will be done for.
Cause she's glowing. That's it, Andrew.
No. Well, I mean, I haven't checked, but she could be, I suppose. No, does she happen to also be someone's avatar or a worshipper of another god?
Smoothie's like, hey, Aurora, are you the avatar of someone or the worshipper of a god? You wouldn't be choosing a different religion than your good old dad Smoothie, would you?
She looks like really confused and worried as you're like leaning in.
How much does Dare know about the whole stuff?
A fair bit.
Consciously? Okay.
Because you had like the mega dream.
I think they told people about that.
He did, but who knows if they listened? Because that was when the big Smoothie talk time was going on.
So Smoothie, do you remember when you talked to us about the gem dragons, right?
Yeah.
And you know about they had a god and the god was kind of gone?
Yeah.
So I think, but I'm not sure, that both Rotella and Aurora are that god.
Wait. Sorry. Can you step back two steps in that arc statement?
Oh, and all these shards are also that god.
I would like to make an Arcana check.
Sure, give me an Arcana check. Roll low.
I just want an Arcana check to not break my brain.
Not one.
Smoothie.
I don't know if it's like mental stability. That sounds like a wisdom check.
No, I want to know what's going on with this. See if I can work out what's happening.
Or would that be a religion check?
No, it might be a religion check.
I mean, my religion and my Arcana are the same, so it doesn't really
Fair
matter.
enough.
But yeah.
You don't know a lot about the third dragon, or technically fourth, I suppose.
Because in everything, every bit of Draconic history, that dragon god is just like, well, it doesn't really exist anymore, so it doesn't like, no one who knows anything about it still exists, so no one really knows.
Yeah, exactly. So you know enough of like, yeah.
But
I remember the people say that there's like a gem version god thing, but if they ever did exist, they existed like a billion years ago.
No, I meant more like my Arcana check was more about putting together what is being explained to me of the like those people being a god and also that the shards being a god and how is that meant to work?
And
rather
while you're thinking, Dare just prattles on, and that's why Rotala looks different. You know why? That's why his scales are different now, and yada yada blah blah blah.
And you also like,
and I help.
You notice like I'm just like leaning forward, just like
And I'm the guardian, I think.
Wait, so you, Aurora, and the red dragon guy, Rotala, yeah, that's the name. I forgot it right after you said that bunch. Are all also bringing back a dead god?
Plus the crystals.
Plus the are all also bringing back a forgotten god, right?
Well, I'm not so more sure if we're bringing anything back. It's just that they're kind of like spread over them.
Smoothie is taking this as like like father, like daughter, and hugs Aurora.
Excellent. Smoothie understands.
Nothing has gone wrong here.
But Siegfried will just ask, why?
The fish is also just sitting there like, what the fuck is going on?
The fish is probably off put by being in the presence of a forgotten god already at this point.
He's just like, so you're dead though. You died.
Wait, who's dead?
This guy pointing at Amanato. He's supposed to be dead.
No, he was just sleeping.
What? That's what? No.
Yeah, we brought him back.
He definitely died.
Smoothie's like, well, I'm his champion, and I brought him back by like teaching other people about him, and then Anthony also became his champion, and he's also doing the same thing because we're awesome. Fist bump.
But
Don't
but
worry,
there's-
child.
There's also a good.
I'll
But then what?
No, don't worry. I'll explain it. So
But
technically,
Rotala's the only one true god. You're just a heathen heretic. Ah.
No.
anyway, technically, outside of certain very rare circumstances, most of the time gods don't die. There's always like, I like how I keep saying like. He's very modern talking, this lad.
It's like yeah, but like all people like I know you don't really like kill gods, but like no one was worshipping you. Like you should have just been a husk, right?
Yes, I was, and he like happily puts his arms out towards like sort of like the group of like who were there, but like mostly towards Smoothie and Anthony. But then someone awoke me.
Oh.
Yeah,
So,
we
like-
found him while shifting.
What are you gonna do about the new sun god who currently rules your domain?
Don't worry. He
We're-
and I will
we're
be having talks soon.
Smoothie's like, we're taking care of that.
Okay.
Noura's
mean-
gods are finicky. They're as long as there's a mild difference between what they're doing, it's fine. There are so many gods that have similar portfolios.
It's fine.
The fish has like read about all of these people, but he's like never met any of them, and Dare seems to like know so much about them personally. He's like, yeah.
Also,
You
has no
clearly must
idea.
be the foremost
Smoothie,
experience on this.
Smoothie will explain that we've already indoctrinated all of Chult in the worship of Aminator, removing all the Thander worship in the area, and we're trying to do the same with Waterdeep at the moment.
Oh, right.
Can't you
okay.
share?
Well, the
I-
issue is
Seems a
we
bit
have to
harsh.
create enough. We have to create enough power base for Aminator to come back on an
And-
even footing.
And also, like, unless it's like one of them has to be the stronger one to have the proper domain, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so we're sorting that one out for you, aren't we, boss?
you said
Are
that
you
in a
trying to-
weirdly aggressive way, but yes.
So we're trying to sort out who's the boss and who's the underling.
Or
Yes.
we'll come to some sort of understanding.
Aminator is god of the sun. Lathander is lord of the morning. It's a very the morning's a very niche thing compared to like the entire sun, right?
That sounds clear, yeah. Where the sun is concerned,
Smooth.
it seems like Amonator is dominant.
Smoothie, give me a persuasion roll.
Okay.
I need.
Do I have advantage from all of the other stuff in this area, kind of backing me up?
Give me a persuasion roll.
I do love
right.
how this is so normal to everyone, but to Silgar and Siegfried,
18.
you've just been taken to a god's house and just been told that Aurora's a god and that the dragon that you met before is also a god.
The fish is like, if you're a god, why did you need to steal my power?
No, I didn't steal. Borrowed.
Borrow.
But
That's right, Aurora. We borrow things. We don't steal them.
you,
Also, she's a budding god. Yes.
Oh yeah, you assaulted my boss by taking his powers.
I asked first.
you could have told me what you were gonna do before you just did that.
You
That
don't
is
give away.
correct.
You don't give away the trick for the magic. That spoils the surprise.
She just wanted to
I don't
impress.
believe in magic. Sorry.
Wait, what?
What? The fish
Disintegrate.
dents you. What? Sorry?
Everyone's head turns. What? Including all of the other worshippers who are working away. It's just
Explain yourself, please.
You were in Candlekeep. What do you
I'm not
think
sure
we
if-
did there?
Well, read, but you're in the realm of a god, and you don't believe in magic.
you
think
you
he's
are
just
you are in a
looking
place
the-
that is currently being sustained only by magic.
You
Slow,
watched me
slow.
bring your master back to life via the power of lightning.
I am a
That was created by
spellcaster.
magic.
Look.
We
All I
walked
do
through a
is cast
Let him
portal.
spell.
split, guys. Maybe
He's
we should let
wearing
him
a magic
explain
item on
himself.
his head.
And his leaf is technically magic. You have so much magic.
Can
Look.
Dare experiment in the background if putting a shard closer to Aurora still makes it glow or pulse?
Yes, it would. So you notice that the crystals look slightly dimmer now, but they do give off a slight glow when they get close to Aurora. They look dimmer, as in they might have been drained of energy.
He goes. Can Dare go to Aurora? Do you think if I put magic into these crystals, you automatically get stronger?
Shrugs.
I'll have to try that at some point.
I'll be honest, I don't really understand any of this. I just had a lot of time to think while trapped in that weird place.
Dare pushes a level 1 spell slot into one of the crystals. Does she feel anything?
What do you do with the crystal after you've pushed the spell slot in?
Nothing.
I mean, do you
Just hold it.
you just hold it away? She says that she doesn't really notice anything.
Oh well. Put it away again.
We'll experiment later.
We'll make a research out of Dare, yeah.
So, actually, weird question. So before you came here with Fizban, was this whole crystal thing before or after that?
Who's Fizzban?
You're asking
Yeah.
questions.
The answer is yes. It was
When was
happening. It was happening then, but it hadn't happened yet. If that makes sense.
When was Fizban? Was that before or after we went to Athos? Not Athos.
Before.
Before.
Okay, so no. Because the crystals only happened after.
Amanato's just thinking, what a weird coincidence that he would be attracted to you before.
Why?
Man.
I think she
God.
always held that spark. The crystals were not there yet. They Ralph the
Words.
Rotala still had them, but she was already. I think.
Oh, really? Oh, maybe he did see something.
After all,
I'll have to ask
we
him.
did.
Does
we
she
did
still
see the
wear her scarf?
future.
Yes, she does.
Okay.
And Aurora was a big holding the planet together, proper strong one
What?
in the future.
Whoa, 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 what?
Ah,
Oh,
did,
yeah, we
has
saw
no
the
one
future.
told you?
You
Oh
went
my
over.
god, I thought
You went
I
over
thought
a
I
lot of things
reported
very
this to you.
quickly there.
I reported this to you ages ago. Yeah, we went
we
to the
did.
future at one point. Evil Tiamat was there. Aurora was holding the planet together.
Wait, that's what you meant in that report?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about something completely different. I didn't think you actually went to the future.
Oh no, we went to the future, and I
Oh, yeah,
met
and
my
Tiamat's
stand in
child
the
was
future. We met a Hydra who's currently with Tiamat in Hell. That we met. We saw that Hydra later, because they got saved by a dev, Jock, I think. You know, and then Aurora, future. Yeah, so proud of her holding the planet together like that. The fishes are the fish is shocked. He's like, I've just insulted a god who in the future will hold a planet together.
Yes, well done. That's all I can say about that. Well done, truly.
Oh yeah, dagger.
Yes, excellent. Let's change the subject. Yes. Oh, if we go through to the other room, we can look through the viewing crystal. Then you all should be able to see as well.
See what?
Well, it's
What happens?
a magical item.
It is. Oh, the viewing crystal,
Yeah.
not
Well-
the dagger.
But this guy doesn't believe in magic.
Look.
It's a highly technological item.
It works on science.
Sadly, science in this world works on magic.
Look. I'll accept that you think you believe your magic balls will work, but it's weird.
The fish just looks at you.
Again, everyone's head turns like, what? So, apart from whatever he just said, into the other room?
Yep.
Yeah.
When you go into the other room, Anthony, you actually see one of your family members polishing the orb at the time.
Nice.
Sure, it's your brother-in-law.
Hi, Chuck. How you doing?
Oh, Anthony! How you doing? I've got ball polishing job.
Nice, Chuck. Hope you're having a great time here. Is Chuck like alternate dimension Croc?
Sure. So, oh yes, Chuck does a very good job. I have offered him other things to do, but he just seems to really like polishing. And then Anthony leans over at you and is like, he doesn't think that I know that he watches people. Yeah, says, I guess he just likes this job.
Yeah. Good on you, Chuck. Hey, I heard you got a dog recently.
How did you hear about that? Oh, that's wrong voice. This voice.
Yeah,
Sorry,
when I
but-
was at, I just idle chit chat while I was passing by earlier.
Well, it's technically not a dog. Yeah, sure, let's call it a dog.
Cool, well, but we're gonna go look at stuff. Keep up the good work, Chuck.
Yes,
Smoothy's just gonna head up to go collect the baby dragon and then, end this awkward conversation.
Hey, Chuck, can I have a look at that mechanical ball that you've got?
if the big boss man says you can.
Hey, can I look at these mechanical orb?
I mean, that is why we're moving into this room.
But can I specifically look at it?
Go ahead.
Okay, Chuck, give it here.
It is far too big. It is like a giant glass ball in a, seems to be metal cradle.
Okay, I'll walk up to it and just, put my hand on it.
How do I explain this to your character? So it's a bit like when you touch, is it the Van de Graaff generator?
A little spark.
Yeah. What is actually happening is, it is responding to a sentient creature with magic in them touching it, so it is glowing with magic. That's what everyone else can clearly see is happening. It's responding and waiting for instructions.
You're like this touch screen ball needs to be updated.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything else that I can input it with. There's no other,
Just say out loud while thinking to the orb what you'd like to see. But try to be
Oh,
tasteful. Which he sort Anthony, you notice he sort of side eyes towards your half brother as he's exiting the room when he says that.
God damn it, different dimension Croc, but also my brother or cousin in this dimension.
I suppose I would like to see Warforged Wars. Which is
Okay, yeah, sure.
a popular TV show back where I grew up from.
What you actually see is a landscape that you don't recognize and a bunch of people fighting a bunch of robot people.
I don't know this place, but it's interesting. Robot people.
That would be Eberron you're looking at. Having another one of those robot wars.
Yes.
Absolutely not magical robot wars.
No, not magic, mechanical. That's why they're robots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Eberron has no magic at all.
None.
None.
Especially not
robots.
living spells.
I've just realised how
Nope.
close Anthony is to half HP. Have to.
Anthony is
Big-
fine.
Anthony is fine.
Big glowy dude.
Yes.
Do you know
it's
the-
Aminator?
Yes, I'm an asshole. Do you know the names of any of the people down there?
Well, not personally. I could probably find them out if I were to focus on a person in particular.
What about that one standing off by himself in black leather coat with a weird stick in his hand?
I'm not sure what reference Lawrence is trying to make. Maybe a Matrix? Yes, that would be Neo.
Ah. Okay.
What reference were you trying to make?
It doesn't matter.
Excellent. So, you wanted to know about the dagger? Now that
Yeah.
he's obviously seen that magic is a thing and how it works.
No, it's mechanical.
Yes, good for you. Like Aminato, literally 100% made of magic. So, who of you would you say has the strongest connection to the dagger?
Melissa, alright?
Yeah, probably. I hold Melissa's hoof. Come on, you can do this.
How does Melissa feel about all this?
Same as always, I guess. She kind of just expects anything at this point.
Knowing is better than not knowing.
Sorry?
I said knowing is better than not knowing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, focus your mind on the dagger, and I will use my magics to hone in on, well, whatever information we can find.
Okay, I guess I focus on the dagger.
Okay, so you start focusing, and you see a very blurry image start appearing on on the crystal, which is slowly focusing more and more. I'm trying to think if anyone would know the place. Let's just say no for now. You start seeing a town from above, and then you start focusing in, and okay, everyone who was around for previous Melissa, you see a familiar figure, but wearing much wilder, different clothes. But you can clearly
Wilder as in barbarian tribal.
Sort
whatever,
of like that,
or-
yes.
Okay.
So yeah, the camera has focused, and you're looking down at Melissa? Question mark.
Are there any main differences between the human form and?
There's like slight differences. Like you can see, like in like the fleck in the hair, there's like flecks of green, and there's just like the disposition of Melissa is very different from what you're seeing. Like, apart from confused, Melissa generally has like a friendly look to them. You wouldn't look at Melissa and be like, oh, that person's gonna kill me. This one has like I'll probably cross the road instead of walking past them. Look about them.
So basically, same body but different personality.
Yes.
The demeanor has changed.
Correct. Does this help?
Not really.
Well, whatever you were trying to find out about that dagger is connected to that person.
Are they?
Can we determine where that person is?
Yes, they're on your planet.
Right now?
Yes, it's a live feed.
Do you know where that place is?
Do we recognize the person? Is it just...
What do you mean by do you recognize the person?
It
Like,
looks like
would-
Melissa, but with
It looks like Melissa, but more evil.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, do we notice anything, like, about the demeanor of the person? Like, do they have, like, do they look a certain way or very similar to, like, a similar person we might have seen before?
I don't believe you'd get anything like that.
Okay. But yeah, I guess we should just go there?
Yeah, but where's there? What do you
Uh,
know? What town it is?
Wait,
I don't know the name of it right now. I can find out though.
wait,
That would be
so
handy.
there's a bad version of me in human form wandering around right now.
Well, you said somebody turned you into a human form, right?
Yeah,
So maybe they took inspiration from people they've seen before, since they didn't have anything to go by. I don't know.
does the evil version of militia, militia,
Militia!
That's her name.
yeah, does militia have a goatee and mustache like many evil counterparts do in science fiction?
No, because they are still female.
Wow.
Is there clothing?
Wow.
Oh,
or
wow,
Andrew, wow.
wow, Andrew.
Look, they chose it. In fact, I just can't be bothered to argue. I am God, I said so. There.
Okay.
Well,
No
what's
goatee.
militia doing? Like, is she doing anything bad other than looking evil?
She basically seems to be just like standing watching the people.
Is she like
Hey,
clutching a
do you-
knife? Or anything?
the fish turns to you and is like, "Hey, is that your old body? And do you want it back?"
I mean, it
So I
doesn't
could
really
put
matter.
you in that. I could put you in that body if you want. You know.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like,
Also,
I
it
can
seems like
do-
someone is in there.
yeah, I mean, and I can kind of do the same stuff anyway. Like,
Yeah, it's weird. Despite me being a sheep that is totally different, all of my stuff works exactly the same.
yeah, and like also like this isn't the first time someone's been like, "Are you sure you want to remain a sheep? You don't want to be a human?" That's kind of offensive. If I have to be
Hey,
honest.
hey.
Like, why does
I'm-
everybody assume that I'd rather be a human than my original goddamn race?
I'm not assuming anything. I'm just like, hey, do you
Because if
want that
anyone
back?
wants to say something, just say it.
Excellent.
Jeez. I, as a fish, do not judge.
Redirect the anger towards them, not the DM. So,
Okay, so if you could let us know as soon as you know what town this is, we can
oh
get
yes,
on with the
I can
baby
go.
collecting.
I can go and get the coordinates. It'll take me no time at all. Was there anyone else you wanted to check on or anything?
Oh, Anthony's like, hey, can we look up where that petty criminal is who stole stuff from my house?
Maybe?
Sure. I just had a really funny thought that's really stupid. So, what you see in the focus, and it's like, no. Oh, sorry, I must have made a mistake, because I recognize that instantly that's your house. But it's still... Who's that man in front of your house? You clearly see that it's him, stealing your mailbox.
Right now.
God damn it! I hired guards for this. Where
Lie.
are they? I need to get back there. That little bastard.
You also see that there's a big parcel in the mailbox as he runs off. You're like, no!
Send me there now, quickly.
No, my
I need
Xbox
to-
I ordered.
I need to beat him up.
Can we
The-
cast
the-
spells through seeing him at him?
Technically, yes. Because this is a live feed.
Ooh, can I shoot key through this?
The brave adventurers, friends
No.
with gods. Hey, that kid's me through my mailbox.
Because it's not technically a spell.
True.
Though Andrew
He
would
is a-
argue that.
Key is not magic. This is true. I agree with this
Okay.
ruling, Andrew. Thumbs
Fuck
up.
you.
Militia can wait. We have to deal with this first.
This is very true. We can deal with this right now. Someone just needs to teleport us back.
Wait. I
is-
have a question, if that's okay.
Go ahead.
What's Jacques doing right now?
If I remember who that is correctly, I don't. I mean, I could check.
Okay.
Anthony will beg or plead with one of the spellcasters, like, please send me back.
Is it at this point where Smoothie will be coming back through with the baby dragon to be like, okay, guys, we can head off now?
Yeah, that Timon would be fine for that. Yeah.
Cool.
And there, before the image of the guy flickers out, Ball of Force him.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Does
You
that have,
said we could spend.
does it have a range?
Well, they all have a range.
Well, it depends. Does the range count from where the view that the thing is giving you?
Yeah, yes, it would count from the view.
It's 120 feet.
I would, if you'd activated it like at the start, you could have, but he is currently running away from the house now with a mailbox. Why is he doing this? Why does he specifically go after Anthony's house? It's almost like some sort of evil god does this just to upset Anthony's self.
Cool. Go to the ship. Teleport back. Kill that level 5 character.
Random joke to throw in. Anyone else who you don't know where they are that you might want to check on?
Oh yeah, the slime. Where's the
God's
slime?
sake. I'm trying to make a Kirby joke.
Where's the slime?
The slime I cannot reveal because
Could be in Brinchanda.
We're
no,
getting
no.
on the ship and heading back to Waterdeep. Anyone who's not following right now isn't coming back.
I'm following.
I
We
actually
are following.
I actually do have bad news for you, Joseph. I decided that something happens before he gets back to Brinchanda. So maybe he won't
Oh.
get back.
So where is he?
Well, you look through the visor and all you see is the visor. you look, all you see is like a really bad snowstorm that you can't see through.
Okay, I'm sure he'll be fine. Anyway, to the ship.
I hate you. I wanted to post a Kirby gif.
Well, that's what you get.
I'm gonna anyways.
I'm not looking at it because it's not earned.
Okay, so Amanat was like, all right, hope that helped.
Thanks, buddy. Gonna go continue destroying the Church of Lathander and helping you.
Fighting the good fight, yes.
And Anthony's just like, thinks to himself, I don't know about destroying them. We're just gonna make peace with them.
You are very different acolytes.
That was what the persuasion check was actually for from before. Of like, how convincing is Smoothie to Anthony about this argument? Turns out not at all. Anthony is sticking to his moral guns of like, no, we should just try and be friends with them.
Anthony, it's reasons why this is why you're not an avatar yet.
Well, you know, sure we could
He
do it.
literally stole the place in the
Yeah,
in
but you know,
godhood of our god.
I'm sure we can like find a peaceful resolution to this. That's why I trained the like, you know, super murder acolytes that I've trained. Like, you know, they're gonna just be there for friendship. You would never use them for evil or like to threaten those
I
Lathander
would
people,
never
right?
use them for evil.
Yeah. Oh well, I'm glad that's the case. All right, we better get going.
Actually, before you head off, I have actually, weirdly, I think I've made a connection with the friend you mentioned. What was it? Jock, was it, you said?
Yeah.
Although I can't see him, the camera does seem to be focusing again on your house.
Oh god. We need to get there quickly first so that I can catch up to him because speed.
Oh,
Second.
it would be so awful if the DM made him manage to escape from the speedy boy.
I will get him.
That's a fun side quest. It's just that NPC who really annoys you, but always keeps running away in a cutscene. Like, no! Let me get them!
Anyway, I imagine now we're allowed to go back to the ship and go home.
Yes.
Uh,
Ship seem very happy, and baby seem very happy.
We teleport back to Anthony's house.
Anthony runs off.
Anthony runs off to go and try and find that guy.
Smoothie
Gotta-
will go collect
gotta
the
get
other
him.
baby.
Full like maximum speed of instant running across the path. Try and catch her.
So you don't find him, but you do find one interesting thing when you get to the city. You notice that there's an awful lot of wanted posters up. Not for who you'd expect, but for a certain, looks like a naked centaur.
What does it say he's wanted for?
I can't remember. I think it was assault and battery
And leaving
And-
somebody on the
and-
top of a roof.
and kidnapping.
How good E2 Shoes is Anthony gonna be in this situation?
And I
Annoyingly good
guess
E2 Shoes.
trying to force people to do as you want. I can't remember what the actual legal term for that is.
Like threatening someone?
Coercion.
Coercion, yes.
Yeah.
That was the word that I wanted. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cool.
It also says coercion, though the person still didn't know anything.
Cool. Anthony is gonna ask the people at the gate to keep an eye out for that guy that they presumably saw run past them earlier.
Oh yes, he's been coming and going through the gates quite a bit.
Alright, he's been stealing all my stuff.
Really?
Please.
Wait, so this and he holds up his hand. This ring wasn't his. You can see your great grandfather's ring on his hand.
That's a family heirloom.
Oh.
That monster.
Do you want it back?
Yes, please, if you'd be so kind.
He like very sadly starts taking the ring off and slowly handing it to you.
But-
He obviously
but
quite
with-
liked it.
With the anger Anthony's currently feeling, he does sort of radiate heat quite a lot.
So you have your great 5 times grandfather's ring.
I'll find that druid. And I'll beat him up.
Well, what we can do, if what you say is true, we can, not right now, because I'm a gate guard, but we can later on go and make a report. You see, we've actually had to put up a lot of wanted posters looking for a criminal, so the printing press is still warm. So we could
Cool.
help you out with that.
That would be useful, but for now I need to go meet a dragon about a spaceship and some other stuff. And then
Really?
zooms away at 1,005 feet per 6 seconds.
You get back, and everyone, you basically say the slightly stretched, but doesn't look like it's dying, not dying, but you know what I mean, what it was like before. The unfortunate baby.
People have been taking care of that baby.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So that the baby very slowly climbs on the ship, but other baby climbs off the ship and runs over at Anthony when he returns.
Yay, hugs. Gives all the hugs to Adam. The best boy.
He hugs back with weird jet wings.
Yeah.
And then the hug stops and he's just standing next to you.
But yay, friends.
He nods.
Much hugs, many love.
Has the traveling troop arrived yet?
I would say yes. That you would notice that in the like a corner of the sheep field, there's like a little area that's set up that you sort of recognize, like the cots and things.
I point that Nuru would point that out to Ori.
Or Ori would excitedly ask if you can go and see them.
Yeah. I'll come over later.
Also, Jock is probably here.
You haven't seen him yet.
Yeah. I guess
We form a protective formation around Melissa.
Oh,
I guess we'll look for him. He's probably in my kitchen.
He's a devil who wants to kill Melissa.
This
Or
is
abduct
why?
Melissa? I'm not
'Cause-
sure.
he's like enemies with his boss or something.
So, funnily enough, the first room that you check is where he is because of what you just said. He was in fact in the kitchen, hassling
Eating all our pie.
hassling the kobold that was trying to prepare food.
Eating the deviled eggs and the devil's chocolate cake.
Oh, so see, what you get is you get the liver or the lung, and then you like, and you sort of like boil
What?
it inside the stomach for a
No.
long time.
Jock,
Why?
I'm making
Why-
food for everyone. This is a stew, not whatever the heck it is that you're talking about.
Great, and everybody should try it.
That's what
So, Jock-
what you walk in on.
So, Jock, what brings you to my humble abode? Jock, it's very apparent to you, because this is not a change that has happened over time. Anthony looks terrible.
Jock doesn't look too good either.
Oh!
Jock looks a little bit small, or smaller.
Nice.
What size
I see.
category?
Still medium, I
I mean,
guess.
I think it's the
Ah.
same size category, just like not as big as he was before.
Yes.
I see you two also don't look great.
Yeah, it turns out when you fail to do a mission for Satan himself, you don't get away with that for nothing.
You get
So-
away with saying magic isn't real, though.
So why are you here?
I mean, I don't think gods are real, so that's pretty funny.
I like you.
So yeah, why are you here?
Jock, you have no idea why you're here, apart from you were given a letter to deliver.
I got this to deliver to one of you
Who?
gobshites.
What does it say on the front of the letter? Does it say anything? Is it addressed to anyone?
It does not have. It's like just blank.
Do
So
you
who
know
are you
who it's
supposed
addressed to?
Which of you bobbags wants this letter?
I'll take it.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. You need to go to prison.
Do I?
Yes, you're horribly wanted. So
Where?
in Waterdeep.
Why?
Ruthlessly.
And
This
then
seems like a discussion you guys can have after you've taken this off my hands.
assault,
take the
battery,
letter.
kidnap, coercion. So many reasons. You really need to go to jail, mate.
I hand the letter to the centaur and I'm like, okay, so, and I get back to explaining to this kobold how to make haggis.
No, leave that kobold alone.
Also, you're not really well. It's not my call, but you're not really welcome in this house.
Why not?
Oh.
Read the letter.
You attacked Melissa.
I offered her not to be attacked and she chose to be attacked.
No, that's not how this works.
When you give someone warning, it's more of a duel than an attack.
I banished Jock.
Well, fuck you too then. It's what save?
Charisma save.
Whilst this is happening, can I read
I've
the
just
letter?
lost a bunch of sheets that were on my thing. I don't know where they've gone.
Just roll a 20.
Yeah, I
Yes,
don't have
rolling
Jock. I don't have Jock on my thing because you've taken it away.
Just roll a d20. 12.
What's your save DC?
20.
Okay, yeah, he fails.
It was close, right?
Oh yeah.
You just holding up a middle finger as you vanish.
I'm like, oh fuck you too, piece.
Jack, you were really enjoying because you didn't have a time limit of return. You were just like, yeah, you can hang out for a bit. You can probably go have some human food and stuff before you have to head back. Nope, banished.
Dare does not like Jock anymore.
Good on you, Dare. You can
Jock
have an
does
extra
not
help.
understand why why this happened. Jock is like, he has been nothing but nice to these people.
The centaur man, you are unable to open the letter.
Oh, first is in my inside pocket. No.
Also, you don't look like you're going to jail. Like, it's just apparent to me that this is not happening.
What's not
Give us the
happening?
letter first.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
What about the letter? Give. Do you say give?
Yeah, I said give.
Okay.
Can I try and open the letter one more time?
Sure. It's a bit like to you. It just looks like it's in like a paper envelope, but it's like trying to wrench steel apart.
Can somebody check this letter out magically to see if it has any traps on it?
Maybe some of you have like the oil of slipperiness or something. Here you go. I'll hand the letter over.
I think it just opens for like the person it's intended for.
Yeah, but
No,
what if it's trapped?
But
It's
true, it
from
might
Devil.
be trapped. It is from Devils. I think the fish has
Who takes
detect
it off me?
magic.
Hmm?
Who takes it off me?
I do.
Okay,
Dare does.
you'll let
Yeah,
Dare do it.
the fish has detect magic. The fish will cast detect magic on it.
Very high level spell.
So, but what aura?
Illusion.
Okay.
That's not too bad.
The fish says it's a really strong illusion. So the worst it could do to you
It's
is like,
psychic damage.
yeah, make imaginary blades stab you 100 times and your brain explodes.
That,
So not too bad.
That's the worst thing. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
yeah. Or, you know, trap you in a illusionary hell forever. You know, it's not that bad.
Does anybody have mind blank for, like, Nuro asked that, like, because he already used it today, but... do we have our spell slots back? No, right?
The fish
no.
has mind blank.
Hmm?
The fish
Question
has
while
it.
this is going on: has Smoothie managed to get the other baby and the mother ship away?
No, because one of the
Yeah,
babies still with Anthony.
Yeah, one of them is constantly following Anthony, but the other is on the ship.
And Anthony is currently just, you know, having a good time with it. It's on his shoulder.
Because Anthony will have been like, because Smoothie's like, take that to the mother when we first got in.
I don't know. Seems to be having a nice time here.
Reunite it with its parent.
I don't know. Does its mum want it?
Yes.
I'll go talk to the ship about that. Anthony will head off.
Excellent.
Gonna
We'll get to your thing in a minute. So
Yeah.
is that who's taking the letter?
The fish is like, I think we should figure out who it will open for before I cast mind blank on it, because I can only do that once.
Should I try?
How do we do that
open it?
without the person opening it?
Well,
I
I
would
think
guess
they-
it's for Melissa, but...
yeah. I think they just, you know, try and open it a tiny bit, or like try and see if it's
Yeah.
possible to be opened a tiny bit.
I'm gonna try and open it without looking directly at it.
Just a little bit, just to determine
Yeah,
if it's
yeah, that's
not
what I
like
do, Andrew.
Like,
wrenching
does
steel.
give at all, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
In Melissa's hands, it feels like it's made of paper.
Cool, I'll throw a mind blank on Melissa. You are now immune to psychic damage. Nothing can read your emotions, thoughts.
Yeah.
Divination spells can't affect you, and charm
I
spells can't affect
read
you.
it one word at a time
Oh, there's no
while blocking
reading.
the rest.
Even
Okay.
wish can't get to you.
Okay, so what happens?
You open it, and everyone who's still there is engulfed in essentially like a fog machine. So like everyone, you're now in a foggy, like you don't feel like you've moved at all, but it doesn't look like the same place anymore. And then through the fog, you see 5 heads appear.
The fish is like, oh, Tiamat.
It should
This-
just be an illusion, we should be fine.
This is a bad thing. Who have I thrown in with?
Is it Tiamat?
It is Tiamat, and weirdly they're not speaking at the moment.
Guys, Tiamat sexted me.
The heads are like looking at each other, and the red one seems like really angry, and then like the white one headbutts the red one, and the red one's just like, I have decided to apologize for my actions. Like, looks angrily at the white one, and that one just nods. Like, keep going, and have invited you personally here to apologize in person. She's like, you can tell that she's like saying this through gritted teeth.
Can I?
Is this like a recorded message?
I guess
or-
like I wave
Okay.
to see if they respond, like just to check, like in character.
They do not respond.
Do they continue?
They do not say anything else currently.
This seems like a trap.
The image just stands still for a while,
Yeah,
and then they're like, "Oh shit, is it still recording?" Then it just disappears.
It basically stays static for a moment.
And then loops.
Like they just cough, and then it just like loops to the beginning.
I mean, having an in with Tiamat sounds pretty cool.
I mean, why me specifically?
But also, there's like a decent chance Tiamat gonna kill you.
I mean, yeah, but why me specifically? What did I ever do to Tiamat?
Hmm.
I mean,
Look,
we also haven't tried if it might have worked for anybody else who was there with them.
I mean, I assume that we are. Oh, I just assumed we tried it with most of the party. Then Melissa was like,
No,
we went to
Melissa was
first.
No.
first.
"Well,
Melissa
wait a minute.
was
Is the envelope still there?"
Oh yeah, the envelope. Basically, it was like there was nothing inside, but you still have the paper envelope.
Wait a minute,
Envelope.
guys. Try manipulating the envelope as if you're trying to open it and close it to see if it like still has the same effect on it.
Yeah, we'll try
I
with
mean,
the
I-
centaur first.
Right.
If
I
it
mean,
still
I
doesn't
tried to
work.
open it. I tried to open it before and it wouldn't open.
Yeah, but we have to try with you again now to see if it lost its magic or if
Yeah.
we can still figure out who it was addressed to.
When you give it to the centaur, it is once again rigid in his hand.
Okay, then Dare tries.
Hand it around to everyone.
Yeah, this is where I'm just going to say a blanket statement because I can't remember who was there. Everyone who was part of the Avernus part of the adventure, you get that it's paper.
Oh, neat.
So everyone who was part of what happened with Tiamat.
Huh.
Plus,
tech-
if
So Anthony probably could. The fish couldn't.
Yeah.
Huh.
if you have like leverage over such a powerful dragon, why not try and exploit that to the fullest extent?
I don't think it's leverage, even if she wants to apologize. But why should we go to hell to a big ass devil creature who serves somebody who wants Melissa?
Yeah, when we have far more important things to do, like
Who can
secretly
cast-
take over the city. I mean, what?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Who can cast
What?
sending? Actually, you could send it directly to Tiamat.
No.
Okay.
There's
What do you want me to? What do you want me to say?
Just tell her we've got, I don't know, dinner plans that day. So like, we
Didn't even
can't
specify a day.
You want me to say we have dinner plans for
I
an
know, like
unspecified
anything,
date?
like I don't know anything. Like, hey, sorry, that's the day when we're doing nothing. It's nothing day, and we really don't want to miss that.
Just tell her magic isn't real and we're not going.
Calls up Tiamat. Hey, we have dinner
Tell
plans.
her, just
that
wait. Do you think it's Osmodeus telling her to like invite us?
That's why I'm saying it seems like a bad
Okay,
idea to just
okay,
go to hell.
Okay. Tell Tiamat to go to her little bitch of a boss and tell him to come to me if he
I-
wants to talk.
I don't want to email Tiamat that. I really don't.
Anthony just has
Okay.
his hologram
Make sure you
computer in front
insult
of
his
him.
mother.
No, that's the fish talking currently because Anthony's
Oh,
got
right,
off to do
yes.
stuff.
Sorry.
The fish is
How
like,
about-
I don't want to sending that to Tiamat. That's just not a.
How about, as an excuse, you just say that magic isn't real and we have no way of getting there?
And you want me to tell her this via a spell?
No, to mechanical. Send her a letter like she sent.
Yeah,
To-
send her a
to
magical
Messenger.
letter.
You send a person.
If only
I'll
there was
go.
someone. If only there was someone here who was likely to return the message. If only.
If only they
I
hadn't
will
been
go
banned.
and deliver the message.
If only they'd not been embarrassed, they could explain the situation.
Has it
Yeah,
been
they
a
could have
basket?
explained how the letter meant or all that stuff. No, just Just banished before anything could happen because somebody's a little bitch.
Excuse me.
I fucking
Yeah, you heard me
unbanish you.
there. You heard me there. You're a wrongin'.
Is that
I'll
Jock
go to
speaking?
Tiamat and tell her myself.
Talking to himself
Just-
in another world, so you can't hear him. He's just complaining about there now.
I'll just call Tiamat and say,
Magic isn't
hey,
real.
we're a little like, low. We can't really get to hell currently.
Ask her for money.
So yeah, I'll
Just be like, oh no, this never got to us. Blame Jock.
blame Jock. Yeah. So, but if I call about it, then it will have gotten to her.
Just
Yeah,
tell her
that
that
letter
magic
never
isn't
got to
real.
her. What?
No, actually, no. We call Tiamat and say, "How dare you send Jock to kill us? Infiltrating our own home, we of course attacked him on sight. How dare you?"
Jock doesn't want to die anymore.
Oh my.
Hey, Jock just got an upgrade for doing a satisfactory job.
I've got an idea actually.
Jock, quickly leave her room, just in
Jock
case anyone
Jock
decides
runs
to
away.
message her.
It's like,
I've got an idea. Message Tiamat that I'll make it, but she has to arrange something so Jacques no longer has to work for hell, and he's free.
cool. Send that.
Because I kind of feel
I'll
bad for
go.
him.
I'll cast the sending spell.
Which
Tiamat.
25 words exactly do you say?
Yeah, this
I
should
say-
be good.
Magic isn't real.
Just start on repeat.
No. God. I say, Melissa will come and visit you if you free Jock from service forever.
You don't get a response back, but you do feel like the message went through.
Cool.
Also, why only Melissa? I mean, I don't want to send Melissa alone there.
Well, now I'd have to cast it again to correct that. It's like,
Yeah, but
it's
like
a third level spell slot.
Yeah, but look at it look at it this way. We've now set the consensus that we'll each go as long as we get something we want, so we can milk this. So what do we each really want?
Why should she give us anything if she just wants to apologize for? I mean,
Because there's like a decent chance that this is a trap, and if this is a trap, she might concede some stuff to us.
Yeah, we might get killed, but we might at least get like a
But
free smoothie
Dave
maker out of the
Jock.
deal.
if she concedes to our asks, then
Yeah,
it's
if
a
she
bigger
concedes
hint
to our
that
asks,
we shouldn't
then
go.
If she concedes, then this is definitely a trap. Yeah, it's a good way of determining whether this is a trap or not.
How
Yeah.
about?
Being nice
How,
and trying to
how
save
about? Does anyone know the fastest non-magical way that I can get to hell?
I could teleport you there right now via magic.
I
We
mean,
could
like,
also do something atrocious and then we kill you.
yeah, I was gonna say that
True.
we could just kill you if you want.
That's technically
True.
not magic. That's sort of astral.
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
could
like,
just hey, just go outside and be really like sleazebag but lawfully evil.
I mean,
Disavow
there are-
any gods, and then
I mean,
Oh,
there were
that'll get
fountains-
sent to an interesting
mean-
bit of hell.
I mean, there are two fountains
What
right
god?
there, and there's enough of us to hold you down. Like,
What god?
uh,
They're
quick,
fake as well.
quick aside. To Jock, how would he respond if offered the possibility of freedom?
Because the fish is like, I kind of like Jock. He seems like a pretty
What
nice
does freedom
person."
mean in this situation? Do I lose my devil powers?
Yes, he would.
Do I get to go back to being alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
Yeah, because you technically didn't die, you were just pulled into hell.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
just became a devil, yeah.
Jacques reappears here alive. He's back! Finish him off! Wait, no!
Anthony
he
comes back from the
reappears
ship.
back
My
in hell.
perfect chance! Murder.
Also, bring the Jedi back to life who died in the fire.
Bring that.
He is
Who is
also
the fire?
definitely in hell.
Who is this Jedi?
So, I can't even. Fuck it, I'll just let you know
He
this.
dies and
Just
goes
fucking
back to hell.
5 billion miles high. Let's say the blue head. Most of them you don't notice anything, but when you very quickly are like, yeah, okay, I'll go for that, you notice the blue head is kind of sad that you instantly wanted to leave.
I mean, I'm like, I did ask, do I lose my devil powers? And I'm like, oh well. But I mean, I would like to be alive again. I'm like, hey, if you need some work done on Earth, you do know you can contact me, right?
She thinks on that, and she basically doesn't say anything else to you, but she's definitely thinking.
I'm so glad I'm working for you and not some random person claiming to be a god. It's great.
I mean, ironically, by the new law, Tiamat would be probably the only god who would be angry if you called them a god.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, I'm so glad I'm not working for one of those loser gods.
One of the heads goes, "Oh, well, actually, where?" And then there's like, "Shh, shh, shh."
The green head's like, eh. The red head stares at it. Don't you say anything.
Jock, not that you have a choice in this, but do you consent to being slightly derobed?
I don't know what you're implying there, sir.
You'll appear butt naked.
Well, I said
I mean-
slightly derobed.
Is this a thing that has to happen or a thing you really want to happen? Because that's a weird answer either way.
You're getting Terminator sent back in time. You've got to be naked. It's necessary.
You know what? Actually, it doesn't matter. Jock, you appear as your old self, completely naked. And
Where?
then give it a minute, and then Tiamat presses one, like the size of it isn't immense, but like the very tip of a claw to where your heart would be, and you feel each of the elements inside of you, and then you get sent back to the house.
Is Jock just here now?
Hey, a sheep
Fucking-
just appeared out of thin air.
Oh, hey! You look different.
Couldn't imagine.
Oh,
How
fuck.
much
Tiamat meant to put clothes on him.
What?
You look very different. Why are you naked? I could have sworn the last time you were here, you were both a devil and,
At least sort of clothed.
Yeah, like 5 minutes
clothed,
ago.
says the fish.
He's wearing a single loincloth or something.
Oh,
Covering
fuck.
fig leaf again.
Hey, magic isn't real.
I've,
Oh.
I've,
Oh.
what?
Also,
Why am I
are you in?
naked?
Also, are you in? Can I offer you a job proposition?
What?
Yeah,
lad?
where's
not
the
to-
position, naked dwarves?
Well, I've heard he's like a really good hunter, right?
Andrew, question.
Yeah?
When I get turned back, do I still have a peg leg?
No.
Actually, what level is he now? Like, because
He's still the same level he was before.
Oh,
So yeah,
I've done a lot of work. I should have experience.
Separate things will happen. I just can't be
Okay.
bothered right now.
I also don't have a character sheet. So I don't really know
Yeah,
where I'm at.
I'm genuinely struggling to find the sheet. I'm hoping it's not been accidentally destroyed.
How do you feel,
he-
Jacques? Like,
Weak,
oh,
naked, cold.
The fish goes and steals some of Anthony's clothes and gives them to you.
Great, now we
I'm
have
one
to
of
go to
those
hell.
things.
So do you want to, like, come and hunt some interesting things for me?
You
Hey,
say
I
the word
thought I-
hunt, and you see the eyes sort of light up, and it's like, I've not got to hunt anything for so long that wasn't some sort of hapless soul that made a deal with the devil.
The pay is good and the clothes are excellent.
When you get the inner flame of excitement, a gun appears in your hands.
Ooh.
And you
I was
already
about
have
to-
your equipment.
I was about to say you'll need to find me a gun, but it looks like I've come prepared.
The gun found me.
It's a very big dragony looking gun.
The gun chooses the
Cool,
wizard,
cool.
Harry.
Tells him to go to one of my people and is like, hey, you should go there, do the thing.
You have people now?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You just said go
I'm
to
one of
my
your
people.
people.
Exactly. I have tons of people.
Remember,
you
he's the secret water lord man that no one knows about.
Yeah, exactly. No one knows that I'm the true, amazing secret Lord Waddy.
I will pause as I go past to be like, turn to the sheep Melissa and be like, so no hard feelings, right?
About that, when did you want to do round 2, by the way?
I'm not really feeling up to it, to be honest.
Yeah. Understandable. You just got back from hell and all that.
Yeah. I mean, I think I might go. Oh, I'll live for a bit, to be honest, before you kill me in round 2.
Okay. Well, have fun and keep away from anywhere with a lot of sheep. They might, it might not be welcome there.
The fish is like, don't
Oh,
kill
hi.
my asset. He's a valuable asset.
What have I ever done to sheep? Like Jog's like, I've never done it to a sheep, apart from you.
Hey, what's that giant cloud in the distance marching towards the mansion? With loads of legs.
You'll stand up for me, right?
Yeah, I'm your friend.
I'm talking to the person who might be able to intervene with sheep.
I
I've got
mean,
nothing against
So,
you.
so how does Dare feel about this?
Does
He has an banishment at the tip of his finger, but he's not saying anything.
when does Anthony get back?
You can get back. Yeah, sure, you can get back now.
Cool.
To
Smoothie
see
will-
a
Smoothie
naked
will become-
Jock.
Hopefully Smoothie will be coming back with Anthony after seeing the ship off to go back on our journey home.
So there was a bit of an argument, mostly between Anthony and Smoothie, because the baby and ship talked, and then the baby came back out and stood next to Anthony.
It's like, baby, stay, baby is tiny baby.
But it can go and like live in a world where it can never cause any harm to anyone, and with all of its
But-
brothers and sisters and father and mother.
It's already friend, family, amazing. Look at him.
I disapprove, but if I'm gonna just make sure the mother is like alright with this, and if she is, then it's fine. If not, things will happen.
Yeah. Anthony's first move would be like talk to the ship about this
Yeah,
and the baby.
you get the sense like after the baby and the ship had spoke, they came to like an understanding. That's why it came back out. So yes,
Yeah.
you have the understanding that the ship is happy to leave the baby with you because it thinks of you as extended family.
Yeah,
Okay.
give the ship a hug.
Okay.
and a
Tentacle hug.
I will-
tentacle fist bump as well.
I will make it clear to them that once I finish the sheep ship, I will be able to bring it to visit.
You get a feeling wash over you of appreciation.
Yeah, we can always go visit. We are family after all.
And then you get back to a naked dwarf holding a gun.
Jock, you're alive again.
Was he ever really truly dead?
Hmm.
I mean, technically no, but it felt like I died 1,000 times that one time.
Hmm. Anthony resists the urge to kill you.
Hey. You might want some clothes.
Says the centaur.
Hey,
Is
I
Anthony
have a
resisting
lead.
the urge to kill me or the centaur?
Yes.
Because I'm sitting there being like,
The answer to your question is yes. Anthony would like to. Well, he doesn't want to kill the centaur. He wants to hand the centaur into the authorities. He wants to kill Jock.
Jock will probably understand, like, be like, what's up with you?
Just had intense things. This is too much for me. You should get going.
I've never done anything negative to you.
Just little crackle of lightning-y sun energy. It's like, yeah, it's fine. You're fine. You should
Air
just
smolders in the
go.
background as well, like smoke is just curling up from him.
Just get on hitting the road.
This is such a terrible way to treat one of your beloved party members and best friends.
I know. I'm a
Dare
fan.
doesn't even
Like,
know him that well.
You should.
Doc disappeared
you-
before Dare joined.
No,
You
he's
should-
talking to Anthony specifically.
Yeah, I know.
You should probably just get on going. Hit that road. What
So
a big place.
Why
Coincidentally,
would I want to...
at that
Why?
moment, the kobold like pokes its head out the door and is like, "Okay, the soup's ready," and then like locks eyes with the dwarf. Is like, "It's you, isn't it?" And then walks back in angrily.
Alright, like, Jock is gonna go to someone else and be like, alright, you good for, like, drinks next weekend? Just hang out again?
Neuro gives him a thumbs up.
I'm talking to
Let-
Melissa specifically.
Ooh,
Oh.
making friends everywhere. And
Jock is like, I don't get what's wrong with these people. They're so uppity.
I
the,
don't get it either.
the fish is on your side.
yeah,
You're
basically
such a cool-
everyone who didn't know you seems all right with you.
It's the interesting one of, like, Jock was not unpopular with the party when he was not a devil.
It's really
Weird.
weird. What changed?
What could have happened?
He's no
in
longer a
between?
devil. Surely everyone should be cool again.
Yeah, that's how it works, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Neuro is fine.
Well, he might not
Yeah,
be
there's
now that
devils.
he's been snuffed.
Hmm?
Snubbed.
Snooped. Oh wow, yeah, but he just
Oh yeah, the
he
fish
knows,
is home.
He knows what happens if you have to do stuff under obligation without choice.
The
True.
fish's home fishbowl. The fish can finally fill it with some water. Yay! The fish is a fishbowl again. And this one has a
I'm like-
tadpole in it.
Mate, can I stick around for dinner? Like, that seems like I'm very hungry. I've been not eating since I had to become a devil to save you guys.
Okay. Anthony's just gonna tell you to leave.
Why? I haven't done anything wrong.
is this? Anthony, I thought you were a better person than this. Truly, an old friend comes back and you're just throwing it out.
Oh god. Okay. Let's just gotta pull this little look at this little
Is it because I said magic isn't real?
So if this is going to range into combat, this can be the start of next time.
It definitely is with
Okay.
that, yeah,
So
yeah.
so while this
What's raging
conversation
into combat?
Anthony is beginning this by immediately like exploding with a wondrous light.
But
You know?
so while that argument's happening, off to the side, Aurora just sidles up to Nuru and is like, "So, I mean to ask, when did Ori learn to talk again?
So everybody thinks he always was able to talk,
Yep, everyone does.
but you don't.
No.
Good. Means I'm not crazy. Doesn't really matter. I don't think we're in exactly the same world, dimension, whatever. I might have meddled in the past and things have changed. But I think everything's good. Apart from that, everything is the same. I think.
Okay. Just was a bit weird. Everyone was like really blasé. I thought there'd be like a celebration or something.
For them, it's nothing different, so I don't think they. I mean, we can still celebrate, but we won't be celebrating now. We can celebrate him having his wings back.
True, yeah. And then at the end, at that point of the conversation, Anthony bursts into light in the distance.
Maybe after.
You see a 60-foot, like, brightly shining beams of light coming from in front of the house.
The WWE lights come up.
So it is because I said magic isn't real.
Anthony is about to try and kill these two people.
Why? I don't understand this at all. Like, Anthony's about to get the cops called on him for assault in a second.
Yeah, you can.
The centaur
Anthony,
didn't do anything wrong.
Anthony can
I
go
like
in the
Anthony's
cell
about
one
to
over
break
from
the
the
law.
centaur.
He's literally about to break the law after being so big on the law a minute ago.
Everyone has their weaknesses.
He really
And his
is.
And his is an old friend coming back from effectively the dead.
So
Ah,
many horrific things.
so
in
tune in
between.
next time to episode 42, The Meaning of Life?
Where you have to like and subscribe.
Sure, that too. God.
Yay!
Maybe next time the story might even go back to research things. Who knows?
And remember, magic isn't real, people. It's fake.
Magic isn't real, gods aren't real. You're all a figment of my imagination. Goodbye.
I mean, those things are all true, yes.